Hey ladies, if you don't like something or someone, don't talk about them. Stop bringing attention and energy to things you don't like because all you're doing is giving that person or thing your power. You are quite literally handing over your good energy and power on a silver platter for those people to siphon.
My grandma used to always say, if you don't like somebody, don't talk about them. If someone's doing something bad to you, don't talk about them. Don't give any energy towards them, because the more energy you give someone, the better off they will be. They will do well in life, things will go well for them, and you'll be like, oh, they did me wrong, and yet look how well they're doing. I didn't really believe it at the time. I didn't really think too much about it. But recently I watched this video where this guy was talking about energy pendulums, how everything, every person, every politician, everything, any subject you want to think about is an energy pendulum. And the more energy people give it, whether they're talking bad about it, good about it, but they're giving their energy, they're feeding this pendulum their energy. And the way it works is the pendulum with the most energy wins. And people forget that their energy, their attention to things is very, very powerful. Now, whether I like someone or not, I don't really want anyone to do badly in life. But if you're being horrible to me, I don't want to waste my energy on building you up. I know it's hard, it's annoying, because when people do you wrong, you want to talk about it, you want to talk about them, you want to vent all this frustration out. And you know what? Do what you got to do to make yourself feel better. But just remember, the more energy and attention you give something, the bigger and bigger it gets, the more it wins, the more it prospers. And if you think about it, that's kind of how everything works. The more attention and energy you give to something, the more it increases, whether you want it or not. You tend to see more of it, you tend to experience more of it because you've given it your energy. It just grows and grows.
I don't know about you, but I am not in the business of giving individuals attention that it doesn't deserve, because I understand that wherever attention goes, energy flows. And I know this because I've been on the receiving end of negative energy. I've been on the receiving end of people hating me for no reason, because of my looks, because of my character, because of my personality, because of how men liked me, because of how people perceived me well. I have been on the receiving end of people hating on me. And I also understand that because they are sending me their energy, I can transmute that into something that will propel me forward. I can transmute it and alchemize it for my greater good. So people can hate all they want, but if you're smart, you know how to turn that into something positive for yourself. And so that's the danger in giving your attention and your energy to something or someone that you know you don't like, that doesn't like you back, that's negative and ugly and disgusting. It is so dangerous to pour your energy into those things. Let's say, for example, you have someone who has made it their mission to destroy you. Let's say it's an old friend, maybe an ex-partner, someone on the workplace. You had nothing but good intentions for this person, but for some reason, they have made you public enemy. Now they're chasing you down. They're doing things in the energetic realm, in the spirit realm to mess with you, sending, spiritual warfare your way, or they're doing things in the physical to sabotage you. They're using word curses. They're doing things to disrupt your peace, and you can feel that. Sometimes, naturally, you will want to retaliate, right? You will want to curse them back. You'll want to confront them. You'll ruminate on the things that they've done to you, and you'll replay hurtful memories and hurtful images of this person in your mind without even realizing that all of those things, whether you say it out of your mouth or you're thinking it, sends those people energy. It sends them juicy, good energy that you should be using for yourself. Why is this dangerous? If someone's done something wrong to you, you have to let their karma play out. You don't know where to hit them where it hurts for real. You may think you know, but you really don't. You want the Most High, God, universe, whatever you call it, you want the Most High to handle that for you. When you are hands off and you let the powers that be handle your enemies, that is the worst karma that they could ever get. That is the worst get back that they will ever receive, because you let it go, you didn't retaliate, and you also didn't give it your energy. But here's what happens when you retaliate and give negative people your energy. They alchemize it too, just to do more effed up shit. That's the crazy thing. They're smart enough that they understand that if they can provoke you to anger, to where you react to their abuse, or they can provoke you to anger so much that you start to hate them and treat them nasty how they're treating you. They understand that that is the energy grab. They understand that now that they've broken you down, now that they have gotten you so pissed off and so angry and so invested in hating them back, now they know that they can siphon your energy because they have you right where they want you, on their level. You're on their level. Now they can play hardball with you because you've coming down from your high angelic, peaceful, joyful, just high vibrational state to meet this demon in the depths of hell. And now that you're on their playing field, now they can play hardball with you. And now you're wondering why you're having even more spiritual warfare and why you're feeling feelings of hatred and anger and jealousy towards them when at first they were angry and hateful and jealous of you. It's because they tricked you out your spot, sweetie. They tricked you out your spot. They got you to think how they think. They got you to swap minds with them. So now they're going to siphon your hateful energy that you're sending their way because, good or bad, they can use it for something. And now they're going to go use it to propel their lives forward. That's why a lot of times you may find, like, if you had a falling out with someone and you're harboring these negative feelings toward them because of what they did to you, and you're wondering, damn, why are they so successful still? Why does it feel like they're winning? It's because you are sending them energy, whether it's hateful energy or sweet energy. It's something that they can work with, and they know that. Really, really smart manipulative people know that about human nature and about energy. They know that they can manipulate energy, whether it's sent to them good or bad, for their greater good. So I don't know about you ladies, but I'm not about to help any wicked witch out here, any bitch that was my friend that ended up being a hater, get any more goodness out of me. When I left the friendship is when my energy left the friendship. And that's how you need to start looking at these situations when you fall out with people, or when you stop talking to someone because you figured out they're envious of you, or they're trying to sabotage you, or they've been hating on you this whole time. That goes for friend, man, family. Once you find that out, let them go. Wish them well. I know it's gonna take some time to process. Go through the emotions of feeling angry, but don't sit in that feeling. Don't sit in that hatred, and don't sit in that anger and that bitterness and frustration, because that is a low vibration that witches and warlocks and evil people use to transmute into something to better their lives. And then you're frustrated because you're like, well, why does this person seem like they're getting blessed? First of all, they're not getting blessed by who you think they're getting blessed by. That's number one. Number two, they're using all of the people who they hurt's energy to propel themselves forward. Because they couldn't get energy in a positive way, and because they're energy vampires, they can't create it for themselves. They have to get it from an outside source. They're going to get it whether it's good or bad. And so I guess a lot of people who are like really demonic and evil, I feel like they've learned that the best type of energy is the energy of a kind person who didn't see it coming, who now hates you, because it's like you're turning this beautiful, bright light of a person into this darkness. And it's almost like you get more energy for recruiting someone into the darkness. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they get double rewarded for bringing your energy down, for bringing your vibration down. Oh, I'm preaching today. I don't know who needed to hear this. It's definitely on my spirit to talk about, but I battled with this too, ladies. Everything I talk about on this channel, it's coming from the heart because I have struggled with this in some way, shape, or form. I've battled with, having feelings of resentment and bitterness toward men who've done me dirty, women who've done me dirty, family who's done me dirty. And then I'm turning around wondering why it seems like, everything's going good for them. And, I'm over here trying to pick the pieces up, and I'm sad and I'm hurt. And it seems like they're just soaring on cloud nine. It's because I'm giving them my energy by thinking about them, by dwelling on the situation, by dwelling on the past and not letting it go, by holding on to hope, by holding on to memories, by holding on to old conversations and, oh, what if I did this way, or what if I did that way? It is what it is. The friendship's over, the relationship's over, the familial connection is over. It's time to walk into a new season of your life where you have let go of the hurt. You have let go of the bitterness. Because once you have, and the Bible talks about this, once you have, you can let God handle the rest. And his get back is the best get back ever. And that's why it's in the Bible, is because a lot of people, just by human nature, can't let things go. We feel like we have to get revenge. We feel it in our bones. Like, it feels like we can't sleep unless we get someone back for something they did, right? And that's the trick of the enemy. The trick of the enemy is, oh yeah, they did this to you, you should go do this to them too. Not realizing that you're helping the person who did you dirty by going out and seeking revenge on them, because they can use your negative energy to level themselves up, to make themselves feel good, to get an ego hit and an ego boost. They can do whatever they want with your energy once you give it away. So what the Bible talks about is preserving your energy, preserving that side of you that wants to attack and get revenge and get retribution for what was done to you. And it says to let God handle it, because God is a balanced God. He is a God that will make all the playing fields even. And if someone has not been playing fair with multiple people and you decide, you know what, this ends with me, I'm not going to be bitter toward this person. I'm going to take the L. I'm going to take the lesson. I'm going to grieve the friendship, the connection, the relationship, and I'm going to let them go so that they can be dealt with. You will be surprised how much better you will feel. And then also energetically, just knowing that that person is going to get what's coming to them. You don't have to be bitter. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be upset, because you know that they're going to be dealt with in due season. So I don't know who needed to hear this today, but I know a lot of us out there have been raised to believe like, oh, if they do this to you, you do this back. Obviously, everything in reason. Like, if someone puts their hands on you, fuck them up, of course. But if someone who is close to you sabotages you, betrays you, does something that's really, really hurtful that they know is going to mess with you psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, put it in God's hands. If they want to play in the principalities, you use your silent killer, which is the man above. So ladies, drop down in the comment section. I'd love to have a conversation about this, because I know this is quite controversial. A lot of people battle with revenge and seeking revenge, but we're shaking that off. We're getting that off of us, and we're learning to let a higher power handle it so that that person can really learn their lesson and really receive the karma that they deserve. So ladies, drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts below. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box so you can share any stories that you have with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.